He's even called me a socialist for suggesting that instead of giving tax cuts to corporations and the wealthy, we should give tax cuts to the middle class. The other day he took it to a whole new level. He said that I was like, get this, George W. Bush. What? You can't make this stuff up. What may be the strangest twist of a strange election season? Senator McCain said that I would somehow continue the Bush economic policies, even though I've opposed them ever since I've been in the United States Senate and ever since I was running for the United States Senate. John McCain suggested that he would be the one to change George Bush's policies. He actually denounced President Bush for letting things get completely out of hand. John McCain has been really angry about George Bush's economic policies, except he adopted all of them. Except during the primaries when he said we made great progress economically under George Bush. Or just last month when he said that the fundamentals of our economy are strong under George Bush. In fact, John McCain is so mad at George Bush, so opposed to George Bush's policies, that he voted with him 90% of the time for the last 8 years. That's right, John McCain really decided to stick it to George Bush 10% of the time. Well, let's be clear. John McCain attacking George Bush for his out-of-hand economic policies is like Dick Cheney attacking George Bush for his going-along foreign policy. It's like Robin getting mad at Batman. John McCain hasn't been a maverick. He's been a sidekick when it comes to George Bush's economic policy. Fortunately, George Bush doesn't seem to be at all offended because yesterday he cast his vote early for Senator John McCain. And that's no surprise because when it comes to the policies that matter to middle-class families, there's not an inch of daylight between George Bush and John McCain. Just like George Bush, John McCain wants to keep giving tax breaks to all companies, CEOs, companies that ship our jobs overseas. It's the same failed Wall Street first, Main Street last economic policy, and we're going to change it.